Hello everyone and welcome to the distributive property. The distributive property is really fun. You brought cookies to school. You're distributing those cookies to all of your friends. That's it. That's really all there is. That's it. Like literally, that's it. You're giving away cookies. So let's imagine the situation. Hey guys, this is you. You brought cookies. And these are your friends. Look guys, it's your group. You got a 2x over there, and you got a 5 over there. Yay! Then you got a 3 over here. Now I got a question for you. The 2 and the 5, they're in your group, right? This is your group. Okay, excellent. Is the 3 in your group? No! The 3 is over there. He's all lonely. The 3 is not part of your group. You only brought cookies for your group. You don't have enough for everyone. So you take those cookies, and you give them to the 2, and you can't forget the 5. You give them to the 5 too. That's it. That's the distributive property. You give nothing to the 3, but you give something to everyone inside your group. That's pretty much all there is to it. Let's get to the actual notes. So, let's say you have this kind of situation, right? Your group is the X and the 4. You want to give cookies to your friends. So, step 1, draw your arrows. Boom. Step 2, you multiply the outside number times your first friend. Well, okay, 7 times X. Yeah, you're giving those 7 cookies to X. Great. And you're multiplying the outside number times your second friend, the 4. What's 7 times 4? 28. So, 7x plus 28. Boom. You are done. You cannot add these together. This one has an X, this one doesn't. So you can't add this together. This is like a square, and this is like a circle. They're separate. You can't do anything. But that's all you have to do. You just distribute. You're giving out your cookies. Let's do another one. Here, 4, and inside the parentheses, y minus 6. Let's distribute your cookies. 4 times y, and 4 times 6. Okay, 4 times y is 4y. And then let's keep that minus sign there. 4 times 6 is 24. 4y minus 24. You're done. That's pretty much it. Let's do another one. Here, these. Try and do it yourself. Pause the video, try and do it yourself. If you can't, voila. You break it out. 5, you distribute to the y and to the 6. 5 times y, 5y. 5 times 6, 30. Voila. That's it. 5y minus 30. This one, try to do it by yourself first. Pause the video. Okay, the answer. 6, you distribute to the 3 and to the m. 6 times 3, 18. 6 times m, 6m. That's it. Voila, you're done. Last one. Try to do it yourself. Okay, so you distribute the 3 to this 2b, and you also distribute it to the negative 4, to the minus 4. Okay, 3 times 2 is 6. Let's keep that b there. 3 times 4 is 12. Great. That's it. That's literally all it is. Moving on. Here, in this situation, you have a y outside. You distribute that y to both the numbers on the inside of your parentheses. Y times 1 is 1y, and y times 0.3 is 0.3y. That's it. You're done. Now, you could also write this as y minus 0.3y, because after all, the 1 here can be invisible. 1 times y is going to be y. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times y is y. You don't actually need to write 1y. You can write y. So either one of these two answers could be correct. You could either write 1y minus 0.3y, or you could write y minus 0.3y. And here's the nice bit. Guess what? You can subtract. Both of these have y's, right? So you can subtract them. 1 minus 0.3 equals 0.7. Voila. Your final answer will be 0.7y. This one, if you want, pause the video and try to do it yourself. Okay. Here, first of all, we distribute. The x has to give cookies to all of its friends. It becomes 1x plus 0.5x, right? And both of these have x's, so you can add them together. 1 plus 0.5 is 1.5x. This option is correct. This option is correct. You could also write the option up top, without the 1, x plus 0.5x. This is also correct. Any of these three answers are correct, as you can see here. Okay, let's move on. The final one. I strongly encourage you to pause the video and try to do this on your own. Go for it. Okay, here we are distributing. Okay, f times 1 is going to be 1f. F times 0.07 is going to be 0.07f. That's one answer choice. Remember, you can also write the exact same thing without the 1. You can just write it as f minus 0.07f. Both of them are correct. And remember, the final option you have is 1 minus 0.07, which would be 0.93. 0.93f. Any of these answer choices are correct. Let's carry on. We're nearly there. Alright, so here's where we actually have problems that include the distributive property. Africa found an art set that had a 60% mark down on it. If the price of the art set is represented by X, how much does the art set cost? Well, we know that we have 100% minus. It's a markdown, so it's minus 60%. Yeah? 100 minus 60 equals 40%. Now, all of these are 100%, 60%, or 40% of the art set that's cost is represented by X. 100% of X minus 60% of X equals 40% of X. You know another way to represent this? Decimals. 100X is 1.00X, which is the same as saying 1X. Here, 60% of X is 0.60X, and 40% of X is 0.40X. So, either 1X minus 0.6X, or 0.40X. How else could we write this? We could also remove the 1. We could have X minus 0.60X. All three of these right now are possible correct answer choices. So let's see what we have on the left. Well, A, I can already tell that A is wrong. The correct answer is 0.40X, not 0.60. B is going to be right. Now forgive me, this says marked down, so I don't know why there's a plus sign in there for C. C is wrong because it's addition instead of subtraction. Now let's double check here. D, well, we have 1x minus, marked down, minus 0.60x. D is also correct. And let's check that last one. If I distribute x times 1 and x times negative 0.6, oh shoot, sorry. Okay, x times 1 is going to be 1x minus x times 0.60, 0.60x. Well, that looks exactly like what I'd already written down. So E is also correct. Moving on. Jennifer found a fidget spinner being sold for Y dollars. Okay, if Jennifer had to pay an 18% sales tax, I'm adding, on that fidget spinner, how much would it cost in total? If it's the total, I'm doing 100%, my original, plus 18%. Okay, so let's do it. 100%, 100% of my original, Y, plus 18% of Y equals 118% of Y. Okay, so 1Y plus 0.18Y equals 1.18Y. This is a possible answer choice. I could also rewrite it as Y plus 0.18Y. Remember, I don't need that 1 next to the Y. And I also have 1.18y. Okay, well, A is wrong. It doesn't match up with any of my correct answer choices. B matches up perfectly with this one over here. Okay, 1 plus 1.18. Whoa. No. I got 0.18. I don't have a 1.18. That would be like 200%. C is completely wrong. Okay. D, once again, tax. Tax is adding. If it's adding, I don't understand why there's subtraction here. So D is wrong. E has subtraction as well. E is wrong. And let's distribute for F. X times 1 is going to be 1x. And x times 0.18 is going to be 0.18x. Oh, that's exactly what I'm looking for over here. B and F are correct. This is the last question coming up, I promise. This is your FSA question. Boom! Valerie had a shirt with a 30% markdown. Markdown automatically, you already know. 100% minus 30%. Perfect. If the price of the shirt is represented by X, so 100% of X, 30% of X equals 70% of X. Alright, so what they're telling me is 1X minus 0.30X, let's make this clearer so you guys can read it, equals 0.70X. So some possible answer choices are 1X minus 0.30X. I could also write X minus 0.30X. I could also write 0.70x. Either one of these is correct. So let's check what I got. A is wrong. I'm looking for the 70% of my price, not the 30%. B is right and matches perfectly with this one up here. Okay, let's check C. C is x minus 0.30. Oh, perfect. It's just like this one, right? These two are correct. Wrong. Look at it closely. If you're comparing it to this one, this is x minus 0.30x. You need that x. This does not have an x here. They are trying to trick you. C is wrong. Here, let's go with x minus 0.70. Nope, that doesn't match up to anything I got up there. Here, I don't know. Let me try it out. X times 0.30. Okay, that's going to be 0.30x. And then x times, I don't know, 1 is going to be 1x, and they're adding. Wait, this is a markdown. They're adding. I didn't have to do any of that work. They're adding. This has to be wrong. E is wrong. And then let's go ahead and check this one. X times 1 is going to be, oh, x times 1, well, my marker stopped working. X times 1 is 1x, and x times 0.2 is 0.2x. But I'm not doing minus 0.2x. I'm doing minus, oh, sorry. I'm doing minus 0.30x. So something here is wrong. F is also wrong. Can I write? Oh, I can finally write. Oh, okay. So F is wrong. Looks like my only correct answer choice is B. So disregard the select all that apply. My only correct answer choice is B.